Okay. Anyway, my controversial take.
New Edition's a great band. Band.
One of the greatest of all time. Yes.
I'm glad
That's
you
That's
said
not.
one
controversial.
of
Fair
because
That's
you
not
enough.
my
used to
take.
say the
And I
greatest, and
did
I'm
say
like,
one of. So get off my back. I
Yeah, he's
stand by
right.
yeah, he
He had
did
to
great.
leave room for New Kids on the Block.
Yep, had to make room for them
that.
in O Town.
No.
Another bad creation.
No. Anyway, my point was, Off the Wall was better than Thriller.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, it was.
Thriller sold more, but Off the Wall was a better lyrical album than Thriller. Everybody
But
know
didn't they
that.
come one after the other?
They came right after, and that wasn't. I hate when people say Off the Wall was not Michael's first solo album. He was doing solo albums when he
He
was with
did.
the
He did
Jackson
one
Five.
before Off the Wall.
No, he
Let's
did
get loud.
several before Off the Wall.
Let's get
He
loud.
did
Is
I don't know.
several.
All I know is Bad, Thriller, Off the Wall. Those are the three album names in Moonwalker. I know that one just because he had the movie and
There
the
was
video
no,
game.
that was the
But
movie, but that Moonwalker was a movie, not an album.
he didn't do an album for that. I thought he had an
No,
album
it
for
was
that.
just a movie. It was a 15-minute
And a
video.
video game.
Yes, but it
Okay.
wasn't an album called. He had no album called Moonwalker.
So
What
Anna,
album was Annie? Is you okay?
Anna, are you
Bad.
watching Rhythm Nation
No.
or Pleasure Principle? Yeah.
Hey
Um,
man, that whatever that rope, satin rope or whatever the rope song with the album,
yeah,
Janet
yo,
Jackson. Boy, when she came back, that's the way love goes. Oh my goodness, I fell in love with Janet all over again. Ooh, what? Ooh, Janet. Anytime, any place. Oh
place,
yeah,
yeah,
Janet.
yeah.
She still can't
Got
sing.
to Be There is the debut solo album by
Thank
Michael
you,
Jackson.
thank you, Motown. Way before Off the Wall.
1972.
Be there in
Way
the
before.
morning. 12-year-old boy talking about waking up in the morning with some grown ass woman. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Mm.
Uh, please, we done had songs like that since the '60s.
Or the
They
50s.
don't make it right. They don't make it right.
They make it right, but let's not concentrate on
People
that
been
one
burying.
doggone song. If you wonder, come on, y'all, why that one song? Yeah, me and Mrs. Jones.
What about me and Mrs.
That
Jones?
was
Those are
about
two consenting
adultery.
adults. Those are grown folks.
Yeah, they was just cheating on their
Oh no,
spouses.
Yeah.
no. What was the song that I always had an issue with?
What Michael Jackson caught his mama cheating on her daddy, on his daddy? Was he was
Santa
dressed up like
Claus
Santa
is
Claus?
kissing Santa Claus or
No,
whatever that
as
song
we
is.
as
I
we
saw
lay,
Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Thank
as
you.
we lay, I really want you to
I hate
listen
that
to the
song, but
words
it's a
to
good song.
that
I hate that
song.
song.
I like
Good,
Shirley Murdoch who
good,
sang the song, but I don't like that song at all.
Or that other
good.
song, tonight's the night you make me a woman or something like that. That thing about the underage girl first time having sex. That song, the song sounds good, but when you listen to the words, you like,
What's that other song we listened to? She said I had to be a prostitute to make money for. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
What
yeah, I
It's
don't
an
know
song?
that
Is
one.
R&B
I don't know
song.
that.
It's an R&B song. Oh my gosh,
That
I'm
Pretty
sick of
Woman,
it.
the stage play. I don't know.
No, it's a real song, and it's an R&B song, and she does some rapping on it, and basically she raps about how she had to be a prostitute to keep her, to feed her
It wasn't
kids. And
popular.
stuff.
It wasn't popular enough then. So
No, it was popular. I just can't think of what the title is.
then it
I
wasn't
just
popular
can't imagine
enough.
how that would go.
I don't want to know.
Had to
I
be a hoe
know.
so I can get me some dough so I can make sure that
Them songs in
you
the
had
90s, though,
cookies
they did
at
hit
Yeah,
folks.
different, though.
that's the issue that I've always had with Superfly. When I was growing up, and it was like Superfly was a great movie. Oh, it made the black people community lift up and feel like they can.
No, they
I
stereotyped
looked
it.
at the movie and went, "Let me
But
get
it
this
was,
straight." Hold on, this. I said, so I watched the movie, if you want to
Mhm.
call that, because the middle of the movie was a whole bunch of freaking pictures. Way to be cheap. But the point is that I was making was, so let me get this straight with this movie. The point is, this drug dealer wants to sell enough drugs to get out of the hood. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah, he wants to sell
Because that's
drugs.
the whole premise of it.
that's black, but that was the black exploitation film period, and we've had this conversation before. Yeah, I look at it in two lights. One, I can't watch those movies. Okay, those movies were
Shaft,
elevating
though.
pimp culture or drug culture, or I didn't like the movies. I just didn't like them.
You didn't like
But
Boys
except
in
for
the
Pam
Hood?
Grier, love Pam Grier. But didn't like the movies because I don't like black exploitation like films like that. But at the same time, you look at it and you say, why did that era of film exist? That era of film existed similar to when Tyler Perry started doing his thing. In order for these black actors to have the ability to get cast in roles and be seen doing more complex roles, they had that this was what was available to them. Hollywood said, this is what I'll let you have. You can
What
be
was,
a pimp,
what
a
was the
prostitute, or something like that. And that was what we could get.
what was Robert Townsend movie? What was the first Robert Townsend movie?
Hollywood Shuffle.
Hollywood
Look at
Shuffle.
that movie, and it explains everything that Thea just said. That movie flat out tells you that's what
Or
he
you
had
could
to
just
go
watch I'm
through.
Gonna Get You Suck at the spoof. The song
I
that
love that
I
movie.
love that movie.
I love that movie. How much
This-
you get one reel?
Is it a hot take to say men? Is it a hot take to say "Man in the Mirror" isn't that great of a song?
I love that
You're
song.
just wrong.
Yeah,
You're
you're just wrong. It's wrong. You wrong. That's a great song.
I
Even though
remember
he didn't
where
even-
I was when I
He
heard
did
that the
not write
first
it, but like
time.
everybody thinks he wrote it. I'm like, he did not write that song. But it's
I don't
still
ever think of these artists writing any of their songs. So if I find out they wrote it, I'm surprised.
okay. The
Yes,
song that
me
I was
too,
talking
me too.
about, the song that I was talking about, where the prostitute says she sleeps with people that she doesn't want to for money for her kids. It is called "What Would You Do" by City High. I knew this. It came out in the 90s.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't
I'll
know
have
the
to look
song, and
that
I don't
up.
know the
City
artist.
High sound like a mall, like a store in the mall.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Well, a new
And of course,
drug
Lady
on
Hi,
the-
hello,
Marmalade
how you doing,
is
babe?
a,
Oh,
is
hey,
a-
LL, how you doing?
Hey, LL. Yeah, we showing how old we are.
Hello.
When music was good and they didn't have to go into studios and do fake sounds and like
Wait. The 90s is
80s.
by and large, well, yeah, the 80s. No, well, the best era of music, in my
80s.
opinion, is going to be the 60s because that's where they had to do their own music. They had to do their own lyrics. They had to do everything themselves because they didn't have all this stuff going on. In the 70s, kind of. In the 80s, it was still creative, but they were starting to sample. In the 90s, they started stealing, right? They would like take chunks of songs. And now what we have is they'll just take the whole dang old song. They just act like it's theirs. You're like, wait a minute.
The 80s had the greatest music ever. We had Luther
No, it
Vandross.
didn't. They had great music, but no.